Hey guys, this is Iketroll at Ike's with the Rollout Reviews, bringing you another B-Daman combo showcase. This time it's something very, very simple. Something that's so simple, I don't even need to build it because everything you need can be seen right here. The core from Rev Device and the parts from Spike Phoenix. This is Rev Phoenix. Now, even though it uses a rapid-fire type core, this is in fact a power type, which begs the question why I would even switch the core out at all, because the Spike core is already a very decent power type core. Well, the magic of this combo comes from the combination of the Phoenix arms and the Rev core. If you didn't know already, the Rev core has these parts that stick out because they need to make room for the rollers. This allows some of the emblem charge arm parts to actually affect the power of this guy, very similar to the emblem charge gimmick. A lot of times it doesn't work very well because it either pushes on the hold parts here too much and risks breaking it, or doesn't quite touch the hold parts at all. It either goes below or above and doesn't apply any pressure. The reason why the Phoenix arm parts work so well is because of how close the arms sit to the body. It actually applies pressure on these hold parts without you even pushing the emblem in at all. In fact, I advise not to push the emblem in because you might jam something in the core. This is advised tenfold if you are using the Hasbro version, which I don't advise because the plastic is a lot softer and the trigger is longer. You might risk breaking something even more. So let's get this locked in and test it out here. Once again, this is a good power type combo because you don't need to press in the emblems to get the full effect of the emblem charge, which is really nice. So here is my power tester, and let's do a quick shot here. Again, not pressing in those emblems. 4.61 alone. Let's do a couple extra shots here. Let me find the marble. There we go. That's a much better shot. 5.82. Mind you, I'm not pressing in the emblems at all. I'll show you what it's like if you try pressing in the emblems here, because it's very hard to actually push. And as you can see there, something just jammed inside there. The hold parts actually dislodged themselves here. So that's why I don't recommend pressing the emblems, because it could cause that to happen. But why would you press in the emblems when it's so powerful without them? And my favorite part about this combo is just how consistent it is with its power. Emblem charge is something that's not very consistent because you could press hard one time, get a really powerful result, and then the next time you press in the emblems, it's not as powerful because you weren't doing it exactly right as you did the first time. And not to mention, emblem charge requires a lot of effort, to be honest. If you have something like Cannon Drive Garuburn, to get a really, really powerful shot, you have to push in. And doing that consistently and repeatedly just isn't very practical. With this, it's permanently emblem charged, so you can fire off several powerful shots in a row without actually putting the effort of pressing something in. This is an extremely, extremely cool combo. So let's do some tests. So this is kind of a standard bowling pin-like test here, just to see what kind of damage it does to these easy targets. And they just go flying. And here is sort of the puck challenge that I did in my first performance test. Now, Assault Dragoon rocked this before, and to get him to rock this, I had to really press the trigger in very forcefully. Let's see if I can even manage to do it now. See, I got it pretty much to the very end there without a problem. But again, I had to put in a lot of effort into doing that. And if I wanted to do something very, very powerful using the Assault Core, like say the cannon arms on the Assault Core, which is a very powerful combo, I might be able to get something more powerful than this. But again, I have to exert a lot of pressure on those emblems to get a single shot that's very powerful. The magic, I keep using that term, with this combo is that it's very consistent and you don't have to exert a lot of effort into these very, very powerful shots. So while it's not the most powerful, it's the most consistently powerful, I think. Another downside with this is that it doesn't have the drive strip, so you get no spin on the marble, but depending on who you talk to, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Let's see if I can hit this in the middle here, because if I don't hit it directly in the middle, it might not do what I want it to. As you can see, without pressing in any emblems, without pressing hard on the trigger at all, it knocked it completely off of the board. And that's not just a one-off. I can do this several times consistently here. Did exactly the same thing. And even then, I don't have to keep pressing in an emblem to rapid fire these powerful shots. I do say rapid fire, it's not very fast because you have to, continue to push out these powerful shots, so it's gonna be kind of slow, but let's just get a couple marbles in there. Very, very powerful shots. Just simply flying out of this. This is a great, great power type combo. And honestly, it doesn't need any more than this to be good. You can add a magazine, you can't actually add a barrel because the arms of the Phoenix set don't actually allow a barrel. But you can add whatever you want to it, but power type combos don't need to be complicated. They just need to get the job done, and this one definitely does. So that is about it, guys, and this is IXRoll@IX, signing off.